Cherry tomatoes are still, they've got leaves on the top. All the leaves on the bottom are dead, but I go out there and I pick those cherry tomatoes and eat them up. And so they're quite resilient. Now, this is something important too. Proper plant spacing helps reduce risk. Better to be too far apart than too close. Now, if you noticed that long tomato plant that I had growing on a string, I keep all the suckers cut off that thing, so there's lots of airflow in there. That is a major component to keeping your tomatoes free from blight. Volunteer potatoes are a Trojan horse and a major carrier of blight. You know, a lot of people look at volunteer potatoes and say, oh great, you know, I've got these things coming up and I didn't get all my potatoes. And though, if you want to get blight in your garden, you let those things grow. Those things are a Trojan horse. What happens is they carry blight over winter in the ground, and they're infected with it when they grow. You probably didn't know that. And so they've already carried it through the winter, and then when they grow, you're thinking you're getting this great thing, but they're infected. And so if you have infection, I don't know if there's any medical personnel here, but if you know about infection, infection rages from one thing to the next. And if you have in your garden volunteer potatoes, you are going to get blight on your tomatoes. You're guaranteed of it. Now, a way around that is buy certified disease-free potatoes. And that's generally, now this year, I didn't do that. Last year, I had some of those volunteers come up and I thought, oh great, until I learned about this as part of the thing that really, now my volunteer potatoes were far away from my tomato plants, but a lot of people's gardens are not that way. A lot of folks' have the garden in just a little square area and it's all together. So you want to keep that in mind. Do not allow volunteer potatoes. Let's get on to the spray regime. Now we're going to take a break. And we'll take a 10-minute break, and then we're going to start on what the professionals use as far as spray. So you just want to hit this.